Yo, what up? May 23rd, episode number 2. Everywhere, always. Let's get it. So, last episode, which would technically be the first episode, I ended it off by saying I don't have a name for this show or podcast yet, right? And the thing is that technically I started doing this whole thing like 4 years ago, and it was called something else. I did like 2 or 3 episodes, and then I stopped for 3 years because I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life and had to figure that out. And then earlier this year, I tried to get back. No. Late last year, I tried to get back onto it. Had the same name, same premise, and I don't know. Things just weren't rolling the way I wanted them to. I did a few more episodes, and I don't know, man. It didn't feel like I said. It didn't feel like the whole scope of me. I felt like I was being like too polished, too clean, and that's just not who I am. Some days I feel like really driven. Other days I feel like fucking crazy. Like my girl even said today, I think you might have like a little bit of autism, but who fucking knows. And other days I'm like just real chill. You know what I mean? I could be fucking, kind of whacked out sometimes. I could feel a little funny, but for the most part, man, I mean, there's so many different layers of a human being. So like, I just wanted to be my full self and talk about like whatever. You know what I mean? Because what's funny is like how I landed on like the rebrand and a different name for this show or podcast, however you want to look at it, is shout out to Johnny Depp, man, of all people. I was just scrolling on Instagram and I seen him talking about something on a video, and he was talking about art. He's like, man, art isn't confined to neat little boxes. It's everywhere, always. And it just hit me, yo, like, fuck, why didn't I think of that shit before this? But, better late than never, man. And like, here we are, everywhere, always. And like I was saying, art imitates life. You gotta have some life to live in order to, be able to create anything or be able to tell a story or just convey any type of message. You gotta have some type of like, some kind of skin in the game to be able to relate to anybody or to drop some knowledge or anything. So yeah, man, art imitates life. Gotta have a life in order to tell a story. And fuck it, it's everywhere always, man. Just like my mind. My mind is literally like everywhere always. And like today like was kind of crazy. It was an off day for me. It's kind of weird, man. Like so many places I went to just were bugging, man. And sometimes I just don't mesh well with people. And like today I just felt it like more than others. But I always try to like find a way to like laugh about the shit and not be just so, if somebody pisses me off, I try not to be pissed off about it. I try to like find a way to laugh about it. If I feel like somebody's trying to make me look crazy, I'll fucking flip it on them and try and make them look crazy. We both crazy, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna let you get away with this shit. But yeah, man, it was weird. And then like even so, like the latest one, I went to go get some food earlier, and my total was like $9.37. I went up to the window. I gave this dude a 20 with the 30 something cents, and then I got to the window. He handed me back $8 even, and I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "Yo, you messed up somewhere, bro." And then I was like, "Let me see the receipt." Just so in my mind, I'm like, "Let me make sure I heard that correctly and that I'm not tripping out." And fucking, he was like, he didn't even let me see the receipt, first of all. He was just like, "Oh, hold on, man. Let me do it on my phone." And he pulled the receipt down at the counter and started doing it on his phone. I'm just sitting there just like, okay, let me give him a minute because I feel like he's trying to call me a liar or some shit. And let me just see what he's going to figure out on his phone. This dude tried to give me like $2 and some change back. I'm like, bro, I gave you the change with the 20, so you just need to give me 11 flat. And he stood there so confused, and he had to be a younger person, but I'm just like, how do y'all not know how to do basic math, bro? You know what I mean? It's one of those situations to where it's like they have to type something in the register for it to just do the math for them and give them whatever. But if you don't even put into the register the correct thing, how can you not like recalculating your brain of like this is what the person needs? So it wasn't working both ways for him, and he had to have somebody come in and save his ass. But it was just so crazy to me. I was like, I can't even be mad at you, bro, because I feel like, I don't know. I feel bad for you in a way. You can't even do basic math. You pulled out your phone and you still couldn't do the right math. You like, look at the receipt, look at what I gave you, and just kind of put two and two together, man. You know, it's almost like critical thinking is just out the fucking window these days with fucking anybody, really. But I guess in a way, like younger people. But I don't know. I ain't trying to age myself here, but like, man, it's just mind blowing sometimes when you just think that like the rules apply to everybody or like common sense applies to everybody, and I guess it just don't, man. You know what I mean? Like I've said to my girl and to other people, like, you don't know what you don't know, but it's also like, how the fuck you don't know simple shit? You know what I mean? Just common shit, basic shit. But I mean, it is what it is. I can't really fault the dude too much, but either way, I was not trying. The last thing I'm trying to do is like flip out in a damn drive-through. That's the craziest thing to me. But I mean, that just goes to show like be your genuine self. You know what I mean? Like you only be passive so much before like something gets to you and you like your real self comes out. You know what I mean? Like you unleash the fucking beast because you've been tried time and time again, and it's like I let that slide, I let this slide, I let that slide. You know, like I was saying, it comes a point to where you almost got to just like reciprocate the feeling. Like if somebody's making you look crazy, make them look crazy. They trying to call you out and make it seem like a liar, be like, no, you lying because I know the truth. And once you figure out that the truth is what it is, then you gonna feel kind of fucking dumb, you know? So it is what it is. Best saying ever, hands down. Damn, I can't believe my girl said I might have some autism. You know, I can't remember who the fuck I heard said it, but they were like, because with the phones and social media that, you know, the big difference that we didn't have none of this like decades ago, maybe everybody has a touch of autism. And I can believe it, especially when I seen that shit today. It's like, you know, dude pulled out his phone to help him. And like one of the things I say a lot, especially like my sister, so it's like, oh, just because you got a smartphone don't make you smart. You know, sometimes you got to apply some critical thinking, and your phone ain't always going to do that shit for you. You know, and like I've already been saying, like ChatGPT can't even be fucking relied on. But whatever, that was yesterday. Shit, man. Gas went up again, then went down. World's crazy. Shit, man. My team lost today, Austin FC. They fired the coach in the middle of the season, which he probably had it coming because we were doing bad. But like we got our ass kicked again today, 3-0. So I don't know what's gonna happen with that, man. You know, I love supporting a team, especially when it's from my hometown. You know what I'm saying? Like, just trying to rally behind that, especially when we ain't never had a team before. But it's like, bro, I'm like, I want to go to a game, but I'm not going to no game and we lose. Cause like watching a game and your team loses is one thing when you're at home or you're at a friend's house or you're just when you're not in the stadium. But when you go to a stadium and you pay money and you park and you buy concessions and you do all this other shit, and then you even go as far as to like wear a jersey or some type of like team supportive shirt, man, you feel like you lost like triple, quadruple times. It's not just, oh, we lost the game. Like, even though I'm not playing on the field, I feel like as a fan, as a supporter, as a person of this city that you're playing for, as a person who just parked down the street, as a fucking person who like pregame before this, it's like, bro, I lost so many times. So Yeah, I ain't been to a game in a minute, man. Like I said, I love the fact that we even have a soccer team. I wasn't really even into soccer before the team was was uh, was founded here, like in 2020 or 2021. But ever since then, I've been a fan, supporter, you know. But I ain't buying no more jerseys. I'm not going to no more games until we like fucking step it up, man. Because the shit is it's exhausting being a fan. You know what I mean? Especially when you just keep losing and losing. It's like, you know, I'm not trying to be no fair weather fan or no bandwagon type of dude, but shit sucks, man, and it hurts. You know, I used to think it was crazy when I see people just rally behind a team, especially when they're not even from wherever they're rooting for, and then they get so hurt when their team loses. You know, like NFL, NBA, something like that. But I feel it, man. I feel it now, and it sucks. Especially like when I say you go to the stadium and you pay all this money and you go through all these things. Even if you like take a day off and you were supposed to do something else or just work, like now I'm not making money. I'm spending money I didn't even want to spend, and then we fucking lose. And like, man, I almost wish it was like a fan like a fan driven thing. You know what I mean? Like if I vote, almost like Survivor, but for soccer teams or fucking any team, any sports team, man. Your ass is gonna get voted off the tribe if you don't do your job. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, I'm not trying to support like people losing their jobs because it's important, right? You got to feed your family, but at the same time, it's like if you're not doing your job elsewhere, bro. Like say you work at Chick-fil-A and you're not doing your fucking job, are you not gonna get fired? Huh? You're gonna keep getting paid your salary and you're gonna be able to wear the Chick-fil-A logo and you're not doing your fucking job. Are you fucking crazy? No, it ain't gonna happen. So I feel like it should almost be, okay, like your ass is gonna get voted off the tribe if you're not doing your job, if you're not catching these goals, if you're not fucking making any type of assist or doing whatever. I know soccer is way different from basketball, but it's still the point of like, come on, man, we got to do our fucking job because they be getting paid way too much, man, to be fucking up like this, but. Oh man, yeah, being a fan of a team who's just not doing so well is exhausting. It's exhausting, man. But I got faith, and I just really hope they pull it together because I don't even know. I don't even know. It's not like I miss like buying a damn piece of merch or anything else. Or like having to deal with parking or going to the stadium or anything like that. But it'd be nice, you know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be nice to go to a game. But I can't, the losing shit has got to stop, man. And now the World Cup is coming, so they about to be on a break. Hopefully they fucking like, hopefully they get it together, man. Come on, for everybody in Austin, y'all gotta get it together for us, please. For the love of God. Man. Man, fuck mosquitoes, dude. I can't stand mosquitoes. I gotta like, I feel like, what's his name? Like Chris Tucker in the movie Friday when he smoked that PCP for the first time and he was like fighting himself or like he was telling him, get off me, get off me. I feel like I gotta do that shit every time I go in and out of the fucking house or even in and out of the car. It just sucks, man. It sucks. And then like having bug spray on you, like fucking sucks, dude. I feel like I need to look that up. Like what purpose do mosquitoes serve, bro? Because what the fuck, man? What's the purpose of a cover letter, of life, of a box spring, of compression socks, of the appendix, of Ramadan, of mitosis? What the fuck is mitosis? Oh, I don't know. I don't even know what that is. Okay, let's ask a more Let's ask a more education appropriate question. I wasn't ready for mitosis, man. Okay. As both aquatic larvae and flying adults, they are essential food sources for hundreds of animals, including fish, frogs, birds, bats, dragonflies. Well, whoop de fucking do. They're pollinators, man. Female mosquitoes bite to get protein needed for laying eggs. Both male and females primarily feed on flower nectar. Well, I ain't a damn fucking flower nectar. Okay, so they do play some role. Can we live without mosquitoes? Oh, yeah, we can live without mosquitoes. So you know what? Get them the fuck out of here, man. Holy shit. While eradicating them entirely would save millions of humans from diseases like malaria and dengue. Funny word. It would cause significant ecological disruption. Why don't we just try it? Is there any way we could do like a trial run to where we don't have fucking mosquitoes, man? Because that'd be pretty dope. I could fuck with that. Yeah, man, this shit is annoying, bro. Is killing a mosquito a sin in Christianity? Killing bugs is not a sin, courtesy of the Old Testament. In case you were wondering, what's a mosquito's worst enemy? What? Bats and frogs. So basically, you got to have some bats or frogs around if you don't want fucking mosquitoes. So there's that. But yeah, man, they fucking suck. I've been wanting to take a trip to Florida because I keep seeing all these videos about like vacation destinations and shit, man. In Florida, like there's some cool spots in Florida that look really dope, but I can only imagine it's just as humid there as it is here, and like I don't know, man. I imagine those mosquitoes probably on their fucking protein are like 10 times worse there than they are here. So, you know, I don't even know. I mean, I'm probably going to find out because Florida looks really nice. I've been to Florida a few times, but I feel like not enough to where I could say I've been to Florida. You know, I feel like I've been in and out of Florida, you know. But you know, we'll figure that out. You know what I mean? Man. Oh yeah, I've been thinking about this, and I looked it up, and there just doesn't seem to be a good thing. But if anybody fucking knows how to, when you're listening to like YouTube and you want to skip the ads, how to do that on the AirPod, because I swear these fucking commercials, like I just want to, yeah, man. When I'm listening to that shit at work, especially, I'm in the middle of a podcast or something, and then a stupid commercial comes on, and I just wish there was something to do about it. And no, I don't want to pay for YouTube Premium. Everything is premium. Like, I be watching Survivor. We were speaking about Survivor earlier. I watched Survivor with my girl. Survivor is dope, bro. I used to watch this shit back in the day with my granny. And they just finished the 50th fucking season, man. Jeff, the host, dude looking old, man. But, you know, that's life. That's age. Shit, what was I talking about with Survivor? Oh, like we couldn't even watch the fucking thing because it was live, and like you gotta have premium. Like we got Paramount Plus, but then there's premium. Everything is like, I swear they just find a way to like charge more money. Like if I just put it on another tier and call it premium, now you gotta pay for that if you want to watch this at a certain time, or if you don't want ads. Same thing with YouTube. YouTube, you gotta pay for premium. You don't want to see no ads. If not, you're gonna fucking see these ads. Spotify, I'm pretty sure it's premium. Everything is just premium, 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 premium. That's probably the autism my girl's talking about. I can't help it, man. Can't fucking help it. Man. Man, if you go to the gym and you stop going to the gym, it's hard to get back in the gym. I don't know who said it. It's kind of like a smart ass thing, but it is really, really, it's actually intelligent when you think about it. They say when you don't want to go to the gym or you're trying to fight, like, you're trying to fight the like negative thoughts of being in the gym, like, I don't want to do it, it's take too much time or whatever, I don't have the energy. It's like at that point, the heaviest weight in the gym is the front door. Ain't that some Hallmark card shit right there? But it makes sense, man. I get it. Because there's been times I go to the gym and I just sit in the parking lot and I'm watching like YouTube videos, or I'll like watch lifting videos like on Instagram, and I'm like, okay, that's what I'm going to do. All right, let me try this. Okay, boom, boom, boom. And then like I would have been there for like 15, 20 minutes, and then I'm like, damn, I could just drive off because the car is still running. And yeah, I could just leave and no one would ever know I was there. But we do it, man. We do it for the gains, man. You know what I'm saying? We do it for the gains. Oh, man. What else is going on? Not much, man. Just trying to survive. It sucks, man. I got to go up to New York soon for a funeral. That's not going to be cool. I've only been to like one funeral in my life. Yeah, and that was something. I don't really remember it too much, to be honest, but yeah, those suck, man. Sucks. I get it, it's a part of life, but it just sucks, man. Shit sucks. Especially because I'm going to a part of New York that I don't want to go to. It ain't the city. And going for that reason, it's just like, damn, man, shit sucks both times. But, do it for the family, man. Do it for the family. Speaking of health, I was wondering this. Do you think doctors go to heaven? Let that marinate. I wonder if Google has a fucking... I gotta ask Google. Nah, but I was asking my girl about this because it's like, there's this show that we used to watch, and the doctor in it had like a God complex. And I can understand why they might have that, especially if they're saving people's lives on a day-to-day basis, right? But then it's like, if you give into that and you're like, yeah, I am like God, or I'm something, you know what I mean? Like, you start going crazy with it, like, you gonna get into heaven? Then again, I guess that means if you believe in those type of faiths, you know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, it says whether a doctor goes to heaven or not depends on personal religious beliefs rather than their profession. While saving lives is a noble calling, most belief systems hold that admission to heaven is based on an individual's overall faith, morality, and actions rather than their career choice. All right. Okay, so then I guess if you do shit that makes you filthy rich, but you have... We'll see. There's the gray area, right? You do stuff that makes you filthy rich, but your morals are fucked up. You might go to the other place. You might go to the other place instead of the upper room. Man. Yep. You know what? Going back to the gym, man, I was thinking about this too. Fucking, there should be an age limit on gyms. When I first started going to the gym, I was going to Planet Fitness because it was like so cheap. It was like $10 a month. And it was cool, but the thing I hated the most about Planet Fitness is there wasn't a lot of free weights and like their color scheme. Like I feel like a lot of people don't think so much about color scheme as they should. Cause it's like, man, that place felt like a playground. And they already catered to kids because when I was going there too, in the summertime, they like gave teenagers like a free pass to the gym while everybody else is paying for the shit. And then they made it their new hangout. And I was like, man, what kind of shit is this, man? You already cater to them, so how about y'all just be the kids gym, right? Let's say like LA Fitness and Goals is like the intermediate, anybody who's like 21 to like 50s, y'all can go there, you know what I mean? And then what like Crunch Fitness and all the other shit can be for like real niche people or whatever. And then like all the old people can go to like Anytime Fitness or like, you know what I mean? Because man, I see, you know, the kids, whether they know what they're doing, which most of the time they don't, or they either they know what they're doing or they don't know what they're doing. They're just in the way, man. So many people are just in the fucking way at a gym, and nobody practices real like awareness. Okay, but there's like even like old people there too who like they don't, at least from my perception, like they don't understand how like them like because there's like an old dude, he like goes in there and he like sits on one of the machines like this, and he doesn't look good, bro. I've had to look and make sure he's moving and breathing, because then I feel like it's a damn what do you call it, liability. And then if I'm the closest one to him, I'm probably gonna have to help him, man. It's where my morals kick in, right? So I guess I'm saying, I think my fucking camera just died. Yep. Well, yep, camera died. Yeah, on that last note, stay out the way. You know what I mean? Till next time, y'all.